Want to import your trades into Sharesight without sharing passwords or logging into your broker? Here's how I do it: quick, secure, and beginner friendly. Okay, once you log into Sharesight, you will be asked to create a portfolio. I'm going to select Australian resident. Now click Create Portfolio. Now that your portfolio is set up, you will be taken to this screen here, giving you 3 options to add details of your current portfolio balance if you already own investments. This method shows you how to download a report directly from your broker in the required format that Sharesight accepts. Sharesight allows you to import a CSV file generated by over 130 global online brokers without having to share passwords and login details, keeping you safe online. Sharesight currently supports over 40 stock exchanges, meaning data such as price, dividends, and corporate actions for holdings in your portfolio will update automatically. The import of data works by you clicking on Import Broker here, and then in this screen, searching for your broker. Not needing to share my online broker passwords to make this import work is one of my favorite reasons for using Sharesight. In my case, my broker is CommSec, and when I select CommSec, it gives me directions here to follow to download my transaction history. Once I download the report, I now just need to upload the data into Sharesight in this field here, and then it is done. Now that you have opening balances uploaded, you can see my share portfolio summarized neatly inside Sharesight in this portfolio overview page here. The second option for adding opening balances of listed shares and ETFs is using my own customized CSV upload template. The upload method is great if you have kept your own records in another online tracker or Excel file, or if your broker is not one of the 130 supported by Sharesight. I personally use this method for my listed investments as I owned many before setting up Sharesight, and I had entered into DRPs which are not recorded in my broker's online report. To upload the CSV file, you need to download the CSV template saved here on this screen, and then open it in your chosen spreadsheet app. When you open the CSV file template, you can see it includes an example of data formatted correctly in the correct field that you can use as a guide. Go ahead and fill in a template and save it on your own drive. Now, once the CSV file is completed and saved, you just need to upload this data into Sharesight and select Add Opening Balances here, and then click to continue to upload the data. Note that there is no private data required to add your opening balances to your free Sharesight portfolio. Once you upload your data and continue, you will be taken to the next screen where Sharesight checks your data. Now click to continue. Sometimes you will get an error message that one of the fields wasn't filled in correctly or isn't formatted correctly, and it will be highlighted in red like this. You can manually override your data to correct it and then continue once fixed. However, if you have lots of the same error messages, it's best to cancel the upload and fix the upload file template and then re-upload it into Sharesight. Click through to continue, and if there are no error messages, your portfolio will be created showing the opening balance position of your investments in this screen. So far, we've focused on adding assets that are listed on stock markets around the globe. But what about unlisted assets like property and cryptocurrencies not on exchanges? To add unlisted investments to Sharesight, you will need to click on Add New Holding and manually add a trade. Alternatively, if you are still on this screen after creating your first portfolio, you can click this button too. Both ways will take you to this screen here to manually update your holdings. Let's start with adding an unlisted residential property. In the Add Manual Trade screen, click on the Add a Custom Investment button to go to a separate screen. In the investment code, you can add anything you like. I'll just add the number 1. In the investment name field underneath, I'll add the street, number, and address for easy identification. In the investment description drop-down menu, I will select property fund. I know my direct ownership of property is not really a property fund, but this is the closest match in Sharesight, and the field must have something selected. In country, you just list the location of the property, and for me, it is Australia. Then just press Create Custom Investment to finish. Now we have to complete the screen to fill in the purchase details. So I'll add the trade date or settlement date. The trade type is a buy. The quantity will be 1, as in 1 property. Then in the unit share price, I put the full purchase price. If you wanted to include stamp duty and other transaction costs, you can either add it in the unit share price or enter in the brokerage fees section, which will both add to the cost of the asset for measuring performance. If you purchased in a different currency, you can enter these details in the original currency, and Sharesight will calculate the foreign exchange impact too. Now press Save Trade, and that's it. then remember you can get the first 4 months free if you use the link in the description of this video below. And remember to hit the like button. You will probably find the video on the screen helpful to watch next, and also this one about calculating 20 years of DRPs on one investment using Sharesight to help me calculate my capital gains tax bill.